Dear friends, you are further welcome to our Shorthand Studies Made Easy channel. Today we have already studied chapter 6. Now today we are studying the chapter 7. Chapter 7 speaks about circle S and Z. Circle S and Z we have to study today. The consonant S and Z are represented not only by the stalk S and Z, is not only represented by S and Z, but also by a small circle. So instead of writing the full stalk S and Z, we can represent these two stalks or these two consonants with small circle. This is S. And we can instead of writing big S and Z, we can, if you write a small s in between the words or starting, beginning or the a, in between or the end, if you write s, the consonant s and z will be represented. So like that, example, for example, saves, S-A-F-E-S, saves. How will I write saves? So instead of writing S-F, saves, or S, writing three outline, save, S, saves. Instead of writing these three consonants for this word, we can write saves, S, saves, bus, like this, saves. On the line. This is wrong, this is wrong. These three consonants further made shorthand like this. S is represented by S sound, and we already write again S sound is represented by a small s, small circle. So like this we write suits. Next word suits. Suits is through the line. Though two S sound represented by a small circle, then it sound. Suits. So the S and C sound is represented by a small circle, S small circle. But this is always written in left motion. Another example. Now, in between, how we write the S or C sound in between the consonants? We will write Cecil. For example, Cecil. How we write Cecil? In that case, S, Zil, Cecil. One S we wrote to make this small circle in between. The middle S sound is a small circle we used, then the next consonant. Cecil. Now muzzle. Muzzle. The S order. Otherwise we have to write muzzle like this. Ma, S sound, and then L. So instead of writing these three stalks like this, for S sound is represented by a small circle. So this is muzzle. Now, suppose how we write when the first word, the word is a horizontal stalk, then gas. For example, gas, the G-S-P, gas, above the line, because this is a horizontal word. Then when you write an horizontal word, the S comes outside the angle, it comes outside the angle. Otherwise, suppose you write like this, gas, it don't look nice. Therefore, in that case, when you write a horizontal line, a horizontal consonant first, then you have to write outside the angle, gas, like this. This is wrong, this is gasp, like this. Now, hasp, H-A-S-P. HASP has, we cannot write like this, has, this is a difficulty to write. In that case, we have to write hai because we can write two forms of hai, upward and downward. So we can use the word upward for easy writing. Has. Okay. Further to the chapter 7, while writing this making singular forms of words like this, come. How will write comes? How we can write comes? Come is a gram block word. Come we write like this on the line. If we add the circle, left motion circle, it comes. We can write comes like that, making a plural form of many words. Like that, puts. We write the word gram block put like this. If we add the circle last in this left motion, it make puts. So it is a phraseography because instead of writing two words, we write the short form of like this. Now comes that is short form. Okay. Now how we write the circle as in between the words downward strokes like that. Lesson. Lesson. How we write lesson? We cannot write lesson like this. This is wrong. Because it represents two words. Not only lesson, leasing also we can misunderstand. So we don't write like this. Lesson we have to write L downward, S inside, then like this on the line. Lesson. Like this. Lesson. Then cancel. How you write cancel? Cancel. Can, S, L. The S for S sound, full S sound, we write a small circle in between. So this is cancel, above the line. Like that. Now answer. How will write answer? Answer. Answer we write answer. Answer. Above the line. Answer. This S sound, for X sound, a small circle is inserted in between the two stop consonants. So like this we write. So this is called phraseography. Phraseography is a good chapter. So this make a shorthand more easier than while writing the full forms of S and Z. That chapter is over. So you have to practice exercises in page 32, 33 and 34. Chapter exercise 23, 24, 25 and 26. All these exercises you have to practice in the house. In between there are gram blocks also. I will just mention 2-3 gram blocks. You have to practice those gram blocks also in the chapter 7. This is a part and parcel of the chapter. Gram blocks are part and parcel of the chapter. It is used to make a further shorthand easier. The gram block like this. What are the gram blocks in this lesson? Usual. USUL, usual. Usual for usual. Usual what we are right? UL. Instead of writing all these short and the consonant, we write symbol form of ish on the line. That is usual on the line. Is on the line. Now as has. For writing as has, as and has. For as well as has, what we write? For writing as and has, a small circle above the line represent as and has. Another because. How we write because? How you write because? Because, for because, K of a small circle, that is because. So these are gram blocks in this chapter. There are other words also, those, itself, these, thus, all these gram blocks you have to practice in the house. This chapter is closed.